Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining me for another video. Today we're going to cover how you can link back to WikiTree from popular sites like Wikipedia, FindAGrave, FamilySearch, and IMDb, and also including Wikidata. Not everyone knows about Wikidata, but it's a good place to also link to WikiTree from, and the link from Wikipedia uses a template which calls to Wikidata. So it's kind of goes hand in hand. So we'll cover that. So let me go ahead and bring up, I found a profile of someone who has a profile on Wikipedia, but they did not have one on WikiTree, and there is not links currently between all these sites and WikiTree. So we'll go ahead and work through each of those things today. So I created his profile this morning, Vincent Andrew, and he's an actor. And so what we'll first do is I just want to show you in WikiTree how you can link to the Wikipedia and Wikidata with the Wikidata template. So if you click on that edit tab and scroll down and go into the edit box here for the profile, I just go down all the way under the sources section, and I just add the little asterisk and then the open curly bracket, Wikidata, the pipe, and then you get their Wikidata ID. So I'll show you how to do that. If you go back to the Wikipedia article, and on the left-hand side here is a link for Wikidata item. So if you click that, it'll open a new page if you've selected that for you. And here is, in these parentheses here, is his Wikidata ID. So you can grab that from the URL or just copy and paste it, copy it directly from the page or from the URL here. And go back over to his profile, and then you can just paste that right in and then close curly brackets. This will just provide the link to the Wikidata. If you go back and at the end of the Wikidata ID, add another pipe, and then you put in NWiki, where the article that you're referencing is in English, and DE for German, IT for Italian. So those are the first part of this is indicating which language it's in. So NWiki. So now if we go ahead and save this, put in our little explanation of what we're doing. Now if you scroll down to the sources section, you'll see here's the link to Wikidata, and Wikipedia this is the article. So another thing I just want to mention is I've linked in here to his article on IMDb, and he's got a page on FindAGrave, and I've added also FamilySearch. So FindAGrave, there is a template for that. Let me just show you that real quick on the profile. So down under the sources section here, you can see this is the template. So the open curly brackets, FindAGrave, the pipe, and then the FindAGrave ID, and close curly brackets there. The same is, there's another same setup format, but it's for FamilySearch. It's down here, open curly brackets, FamilySearch, and then the FamilySearch ID, and then close curly brackets. There is no template for IMDb, so it's just creating the hyperlink by doing the open bracket here the URL, a space, and then whatever text you'd like to have linked, and then the close bracket. Okay, so we'll back out of there. So now we've got links from WikiTree to his Wikipedia article, the Wikidata page, FindAGrave, IMDb. Another thing I just want to mention, since we're here, on the text of his article or page on WikiTree, you'll see that we're linking to some movies that he's been in. So Wikipedia, articles on Wikipedia, you can use the internal link format. All you have to do is do the 2 open brackets, Wikipedia, and then the colon, and then the title of the article, and then the pipe, and then whatever you'd like the text to be. So in this case, you can see it's One Flew Over a Cuckoo's Nest, and then it's got film in parentheses there. But I'm deciding to show only One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. So you don't have, it doesn't have to be the same. So that gives you an option there. And then you have the close brackets. And then here's another one, Wikipedia, Tomorrow Never Dies, for the movie he was in. So similar to internal links on WikiTree, you can have an internal link to Wikipedia. You just have to indicate it with this Wikipedia as the start. So just kind of give you some ideas. And linking back and forth between WikiTree and other sites is wonderful to do from their pages, because it just helps the SEO and WikiTree it just helps the algorithms out there to find their articles on WikiTree. So that all the linking that you can do, that's just wonderful. So we're going to back out. Now, if we go to his Wikidata page, if you scroll down, you'll see all the statements, and they've got an image for him here. Scroll down through all this. There's a place down towards the end. Here we go. Add statement. So it's already set up in here. So if you just start typing WikiTree, person ID shows up. So if you just start typing WikiTree, it'll pop up here for you with your options. And then you can just paste in his WikiTree ID. And just a note, you'll want to set up, if you're going to be adding a lot of links to WikiTree from Wikidata and Wikipedia, you'll want to create your own profile or user account on those sites. So if you need help with that, just reach out and I'll help you. So once you've got that in there, you just click publish, and now you've linked their WikiTree profile to their Wikidata. All right, so now over to his Wikipedia article. If you go down here and click this link here for external links, in the external links section, you'll see they've already got some here for you to see, but we have, if you click on the edit source, you can add in another item here, and all you have to do is type in this template that's set up. Just putting this in here will pull from Wikidata what his WikiTree ID is, and it has text already set up. So we'll go ahead and publish the changes. And just a side note, don't be alarmed or get upset if you see that adding this to their Wikipedia article disappears. Somebody might remove it. There are quite a few users on Wikipedia that don't appreciate WikiTree. So we just try to add them. If they get taken away, well, we did what we could. So this is what automatically shows up when you add in that template. It says the genealogy of Vincent Schiavelli. I hope I'm saying that correctly at WikiTree. So it's all ready to go. It has a link to his profile, and it also has a link to WikiTree, just to the main page. So that's all you have to do. It links right to his page. FindAGrave is fairly easy also. So what I've have set up for mine is what I do is I go in and click this button to leave a flower and go into your scrapbook. So if you don't already have images in your scrapbook, all you have to do is click this little button here, add to your scrapbook, and you can upload the WikiTree logo. And I'll show you where that's at the end of the video. But all you have to do is just upload that, and it's there for you every time. Now it's always there. So you can see the older logo, and then here's the new logo. So what I do is I just paste in the ID, his WikiTree ID, and I just say on WikiTree. I just keep it simple. So that's good to go. And that's what it looks like. So just a little note too, I've mentioned it before. This is just another way that I'm trying to be an ambassador for WikiTree. My ID on, or my profile on FindAGrave is actually Robinson. It's my ID and on WikiTree. So just another way to kind of draw people to WikiTree. Another way on FindAGrave, if you are the manager of the profile or memorial on FindAGrave, you can actually, in the biography, you can't add a hyperlink. They kind of frown on that, but I put in basically the same thing that they can find sources and information on the WikiTree profile, and I leave the profile ID there. Another way is actually, so this is a different person. I'm just going to show you. This is one of the cemeteries locally here that I've taken a photo of this headstone. And so I'm just going to upload the photo. And let's see. So here's her profile on WikiTree. So I'm just going to go up here and grab her ID. Close that there. And now once it's done uploading, the profile ID actually showing, just a note that that's actually her husband's profile ID that I've saved the image as. So just not to confuse anybody. Okay. All right, so in the caption, I add in her profile ID and I say on WikiTree. So just another place where you can reference WikiTree, that they have a profile on WikiTree. So, and the next one I just want to cover is FamilySearch, just briefly. A lot of people have mentioned that they add a source, and adding WikiTree as a new source to a profile. You can do that, and you can just put in the title as WikiTree and the link, and then information there, and save that source. Another place that I like to do is in the notes, it's kind of a newer thing with the change to FamilySearch. They have a notes section here, and I just do the same thing here. I add in the profile ID and then on WikiTree, and I just write in and then just click save. So what that does is it adds the note here on the first page, but also now you'll see that in the collaborate tab, it's there as well. So when people see this profile, when they come here, they'll see that there's something in the Collaborate tab. So not only are they seeing it here, but they're seeing it here. So just a little clue or tip to add to FamilySearch when you're editing on there. Okay, so the last one I wanted to cover is IMDb because it's a little more involved. So like with FindAGrave and FamilySearch and Wikipedia and Wikidata, you need an account in order to do this, and it's free. So just the regular IMDb, not the IMDb Pro. But if you go all the way to the bottom of the profile, you'll see a section here to contribute to this page. So if you've set up your account and you've signed in, then you can click the button to edit the page. Okay, and then you scroll all the way to the bottom. Again, because it's a links to other sites is where you're going to go. And it's in the miscellaneous section. And I've done a few of these and I've not had any rejections, because what happens is you enter a change to the page, you submit it, and then it gets accepted or rejected. So I haven't had anybody reject it yet. So here you just select add one item under the miscellaneous section there, and then hit continue. And then you just, I put, you can see there, the link, the URL that you want to have. So the profile link. And then you can see I have a text saved from the previous one I did. I just have it say the genealogy, like on Wikipedia, the genealogy of Vincent here. So this is the text that will show linking here. And then all you do is check these updates, and it's going to check for any errors. And it says, okay, it's green, it's good to go. And then you just submit these updates. So now you see it's saying thanks for contributing, and you can also check your contribution history and see when it gets approved or not. You'll actually get an email about all of that. So that's IMDb. So if anybody has any questions about how to set up accounts at these different places, just don't hesitate to reach out. That's what I'm here for. And you can check my page on WikiTree. So there is a page for the link builders team. And on this page, you'll see there are links for WikiTree images. So this is what I was talking about. This is where you can find images to use for use on social media, your blog, wherever you'd like to share images about WikiTree. And here's the image that I use on FindAGrave. So if you just right click on that, and you can save this at save image as, and that'll save to your computer wherever you've told it to save it to, so that when you go over to FindAGrave, you can just upload that to your, okay, sorry, I have to go to a different profile. Let's see. Let's open her profile back up, because I think I need to do her husband's as well. Okay, so we can leave a flower for him. So if you go over here again to my scrapbook and you go add to your scrapbook, you can upload new. You go to choose your file wherever you've saved it, and then you can name the flower. So just save that image there, and then you'll be able to use it wherever, because that's what it's there for. That's what Chris has said. It's for anyone to use for any purpose if it's in reference to WikiTree. So that's certainly what we're trying to do. So back on the link builders page, just to let you know, there are more kind of in-depth link instructions if you need kind of a refresher and you want to see a space page about it. This kind of walks you through how to do it as well. So again, that's the link builders team page, and in the Wikipedia Wikidata section, how to Wikipedia Wikidata, there's a help page for that. And then for FindAGrave, just some ideas for how to do that. Upload images, we talked about that. Whenever you make a suggested edit, that's another place where you can indicate that they have a profile on WikiTree. So what I have is a statement just saying that for the corrections that I've submitted, here's the WikiTree profile for source documentation to support the suggested edits. You can also request that they add the WikiTree profile ID to the memorial. And then this talks about the flower. And then on FamilySearch, here's some ideas on how to do that. So the Link Builders team is part of the Ambassadors Project. If you're interested in joining the Ambassadors Project, please reach out. We'd love to have you. Again, thank you so much for joining me for this video.